Hadouken!
What is up guys, it's Xeno back with another Destiny video, and today we are taking a look at the Titan Striker loadout for PvP. A lot of people consider this the PvP subclass, with Defender being a PvE subclass, which to a certain extent is true, but I will say the Defender subclass is still viable in PvP when played as a specialist support role, and I will be making a video for that soon. But first things first, for this Striker loadout the only gear you will need to optimize it is the exotic helmet, Helm of Inmost Light. If you do not have this item, your skill tree will look slightly different, which I will explain. For now, assuming you have this item, this is how the loadout will look. Up first is the grenades, and the favourite amongst most people right now seems to be the pulse grenade. However, this is the skill I use the least. Situationally, I find both flash grenades and lightning grenades to be more useful, as they are both very specific at what they do. Flashbang being better at assaulting rooms and zone points, and lightning grenade defending them. The lightning grenade is my personal preference due to the versatility it has while sticking it to doors, walls, ceilings, or straight up dropping it at a person's feet to completely shatter their shields and do a considerable amount of health damage, in some cases even one-shotting weaker opponents. For your lift skill, this is where the exotic helmet changes things for you. Once upgraded, the helmet will allow you to benefit from both Death from Above and Headstrong for your Fist of Havoc. Death from Above will allow you to aim your super at enemies below, and when doing this from a great height you can cover some pretty crazy distances. Because it's a free upgrade, it allows us to take the strongest skill for Fist of Havoc, which is Aftermath. To truly maximise the benefit of this upgrade, we want to take increased height on our lift so that we can climb to a greater vantage point and really aim for a clear target. Be warned though, the greater your hang time, the more susceptible you are to being shut down, so you will want to acquire a target quicker than they can shut you down. Whilst in the animation however, you will take considerably less damage. This setup really benefits you on outside maps, and if you use it correctly, it's a beautiful thing.
Zone A neutralized.
If you do not have the exotic helm, then I suggest you take Catapult and Aftermath. For your Storm Fist, I suggest taking Amplify, as reducing the CD on Fist of Havoc is something you will be grateful for every time you see the big yellow supercharged message appear on your screen, allowing you to continue raining hell down from the sky. For your Titan stats, I personally suggest you focus on toughness and speed, with an emphasis on speed, because whilst recovery is useful, it's not as consistently useful as agility when in combat. Do not underestimate the power of mobility when twitch strafing in a firefight. Remember that with the helm we get Headstrong for free, so make sure to grab Aftershock. However, if you do not have the helm, you might want to consider taking Headstrong. Then again, you might get by without it depending on your playstyle. Finally, when it comes to the last option, I would say it's entirely up to you. I personally use all three of these skills, rotating them based on the map type. For long range maps with no height limitations, I tend to take Unstoppable, so I can fly around with my super without being shut down. For maps with multiple platforms, Shoulder Charge is great for rushing around and surprising people with a Tiger Knee to the face. Or if you're feeling particularly cheap, the back of the head seems to do the trick.
Tiger Uppercut!
And lastly, for close quarter maps with height limitations, I would strongly suggest taking Juggernaut. This is essential in landing your super when storming a room or a zone point. And that's the build guys. I hope this video has been useful to you, and I would stress that this is the playstyle and setup that I use based on my personal preference, and I only offer you suggestions based on that. Always rely on what feels most comfortable to you, as that is what will get you the most out of your game, and ultimately that is the most important thing. So have fun and play on your own terms. If you liked the video guys, please give it a like and make sure to check back soon for all things Destiny and more. Okay guys, take care.